The Internet of Things. By integrating intelligence across the factory, manufacturers can extract valuable insights from industrial data, optimize and secure operations, and unleash transformative new services, such as predictive maintenance, improved yields, higher quality, and remote manageability.
This is bringing precision and relevance to dangerous weather hazards, helping first responders help you when a potential weather emergency occurs.
Well, the system is run on Intel technology. They have Intel servers that gather all the data from across the region, across the state, across the country, and they're able to assimilate this data and provide it in a real-time format that we can easily pull up. We're not having to go to weather service offices and various sources to try to find that data. It's all in one nice, neat package for us.
Then we'll show you an intelligent digital barista that's changing the very landscape of roasting, brewing, and serving coffee.
The Intelligent AIM Suite, powered by Intel.
This enables us to understand what type of customer is standing in front of the machine and perhaps offer some of the options that might be most appropriate for them.
It even lets Costa see where certain menu items do better.
The globally scalable telemetry is really important for us here. This will enable us to put the machine into more markets, into more channels, and to save operational cost by ensuring we can run those machines from our central hub.
And a stronger, smarter arm designed by a group of college students competing in a high-stakes challenge of innovation and real-world issues.
In assistive lifting scenarios, and also people with elbow injuries or people who need to do shoulder rehabilitation, it can track the movement of the shoulder so a doctor can maybe log in remotely and can see how their patient is doing, how they're keeping up with their routine, and it can help regain lost mobility in the elbow for people with elbow injuries.
Our first story is about a city using the Internet of Things to create a better public transportation experience with intelligent digital signage.
We have a very close circle from the distribution center to the bus shelters, to the buses, to the metro, and all the information comes back again to the content center. And then we process that information and give it back to them.
We can get the data of our sensor, a lot of sensors in the city, and send with Wi-Fi.
Another profiles two companies teaming up to use intelligent devices and real-time data analytics to make freight trucks more efficient and safer to drive.
Of exactly what is happening on the vehicle at any given instant in time. And we process all that data in real time on the vehicle so that when we know what the best thing to do is, we can provide that information back to the driver or the maintenance personnel or any other operational personnel that need to know what's happening on the vehicle.
Finally, we'll see how networking technology connects doctors to first responders in emergencies when life and death decisions cannot wait.
The data is connected on a 12-lead monitor defibrillator. That data is then transferred either to a computer or to a phone, where then it's electronically transmitted to a back-end server, which then looks at the address in the header and routes that data to the appropriate facility. And it comes here on a server and pops up within the emergency department and the cath lab for display on the charge nurse or the doctor's computers.
When I first was asked to create a demo, we had no idea what it would look like or anything. We were sent back to the drawing board with some very creative people from different groups to try and think of an interesting demo, a demo that would catch people's attention, catch people's imagination. We started with servo motors, wire, raw material, and everything else was fabricated from that, from the ground up. There was always a risk at the beginning as to whether or not the servos would even hold the tolerance, because the arms are very long and even the smallest difference in angle makes a greatly amplified change in the end of the arm. I went through a number of designs with counterbalances, counterweights, moving the servos around here and there, moving the bearings around, and finally settled on a counterbalancing spring system that would take most of the load off of the servo motor so the servo could maintain its accuracy without being overloaded.